Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on life through music. Thank you for stopping by. Well, I trust you enjoyed my last video when I paid a little bit of a tribute to my mum, Beryl Hayley, and through her incredible singing voice she had. We looked at one of her song, couple of songs, just sing a song. Don't worry if you're not good enough, just sing a song. What a wonderful world. So I trust you found that one encouraging, and thank you for listening in. We're going from there to first of all, a movie that came out in 1980. Very much a teen musical, and it was based on the High School of Performing Arts. Now, if you're around the 1980s, you might remember this worldwide phenomenon of Fame. It was a movie at the start, and the movie had a budget of 8.5 million, and it actually made 43 million, so it was pretty successful in the scheme of things. The movie followed a bunch of performing arts hopefuls from the auditions to the freshman year, sophomore year, senior year, and so forth. The movie actually won 2 Academy Awards and some Golden Globe Awards, and it had some extremely favourable reviews when it came out. Of course, after that we've had other things such as High School Musical and Glee, and a few others around this teen genre. And the thing that we love about these shows is it gets into the stories of these people, and how music kind of gets them going. The perfectionism and the wanting the best we can, and the competition and all of it. This series really does give us a beautiful snapshot of human nature. Of course, 1980, I was like, 15 at the time. And so, I was learning what life was at a little bit at that point. And I know for me, it wasn't until the series came out a bit later that I really got to know these characters a little bit more. The Fame series went from 1982 to 1987, 6 seasons. It was originally going to be 2, but it went for 6 because it became really, really successful. 136 episodes. It's won a significant number of Emmy and Golden Globe Awards. This was the popularity this show actually became. It follows some characters, and I remember tuning in every week to watch this particular show because I loved it. We had a couple of the staff members, Benjamin Chorosky and Greg Crandall, and then some of the kids. We had Leroy and Bruno, who's just incredible piano player and songwriter, and just the whole thing. Coco. And of course, she was played by Irene Cara in the movie, and Lydia Grant, just to name a few. You would tune every week to see what songs that these guys were going to sing, how well they were going to sing it, and just to get into the whole story of what was Fame. Of course, the name of the series pretty much was what it was about. We actually want to be famous. We actually want to have a career in music, and we can do everything we can actually do to get there. And sometimes who we're going to tread on to get there. But the great thing about the High School of Performing Arts was they had this beautiful culture about it, togetherness, doing this thing together, bringing out the best in each other and all this sort of thing. And it was when these guys were actually performing together that, magic actually happened. So it was Irene Cara who also had the song Flashdance What a Feeling, which was a massive song around the same time. She sang the theme song of the song Fame. And I might as well get on to the clips now. So we do have a bit of a montage with that particular song. Irene Cara's got an absolutely fantastic voice, and she was the perfect one to first of all play Coco in the movie, and secondly to theme the theme song, which just people know so well. When you listen to the theme song, you know what the show's going to be about. It's about performing arts excellence, but it's also in the rough and tumble what it means to be a kid growing up as well. And so we've got that one. We then got Starmaker. When I think of Fame, this is probably the song I think about more than any others. It's an absolutely stunning song when this came out. There was an episode where they were saying farewell to Mr. Crandall, or Greg Crandall, who had been an absolute significant part of the show, part of these kids' lives, and part of making the show as popular as it was. Well, Mr. Crandall left, and in typical Fame high school performing arts fashion, we had a song composed by Bruno and all of the kids and staff coming together to sing Starmaker. Now, as this show was really, really popular, it started to actually get some live concerts as well. There's nothing better than actually getting out from behind the camera and realising these kids were as good as they were on stage as they were anywhere else. And so what we've actually got the TV episode clip of Starmaker, and then we've also got a live version of this one. You can tell by the way that how these kids are on stage, that this song actually means a lot to them. And I think it's a bit of a song that resonated with the world when it came out. Of course, Mr. Crandall was absolutely, or his influence is insurmountable in this show, about what you can do when your heart and your passion and your talent are all in the right place. And a beautiful thing to be able to say, Star Maker. Very much what Mr. Crandall was, and very much his legacy to the show. We then got Icing the Body Electric. Now, this is a massively big production, this one. I think came from the movie. And here's a classic case of when it all comes together. We've got big, massive orchestra. We've got incredible performance on stage. Some are a little bit nervous, but they get into it over time. Choral things, orchestra, big, massive band as well, and a big, massive crowd. This is what happens when Fame hit its stride and the school hit its stride. That absolutely magic happened. And so I thought I'd better get in one that was one of their big concert numbers. Of course, when parents came in to see the concert, and hands up how many parents go to their kids' concerts, piano concerts or ballet or whatever it is. You just want to be there for your kids. So this is a massive production number from Fame, and I thought I'd better chuck that one in there as well. And another beautiful song from Irene Cara. I didn't realise this one came from the movie, but Out Here on My Own. Absolutely stunning melody, stunning singing, stunning piano, just stunning the whole thing, as well as just some vulnerable lyrics around about being in this world and what it actually means. So that's a TV clip, movie clip right there. So what can we take out of the Fame story? I think, first of all, the power of being in it together with other people, the power of striving for excellence and being the best you can, the power of being able to follow your passions, even if it means moving halfway across the country or interstate or wherever it is, following your passions and being willing to learn and to realise that you don't know everything. There's people actually around this world who know more than you, and being able to follow and to learn and to become the best version of yourself you can be. Because you know what? You're not going to do it on your own. You're going to need help to do that. So wherever you are in life, whether you're at the very, very beginning, you part through a bit of life now and there may have been some mistakes or whatever, or you're at the end of your life, those are more experienced amongst us. We've got to count the experience somehow. Until we don't get older, we get more experience. I think there's something in here for all of us, and that is that, if you do life with other people, going for your goals is so much better to do with others than on your own. So may that all be an encouragement for you, and the links to those 5 videos are in the description below. I've also included my last video from my mum, so if you want a recap on her, feel free. Well, if you've come back for another one, if this is your first time to Life Reflections Through Music, thank you very much to everybody for coming back. It's so good to see you all here. And thank you for hanging around to the end. So that's it for today. Next time we're going to get on to a guy who had a massive hit in the 80s, Dexy's Midnight Runners. So until then, I'll catch you around. Bye for now.